Okay. I'm hoping this time it'll work out just right. Let's see if we can adjust this just a little bit. Better. Okay. I am rolling a joint. I'm making a point to do that on video. Or I actually just didn't want to choose one or the other. I wanted to do both at the same time. I don't like waiting. Trying to smoke some kush, and I'm also trying to talk to the body. Yes, I am doing two things at once there. I am trying to provoke you, in fact. How can you smoke weed? Easily, actually. It's not unclean to me. Now that shame's been removed and replaced with love, and fear's been replaced with love, insecurity's been replaced with understanding and love, and you can pretty much hold a gun to my head, straight up, and none of my answers would change. So, that being said, Paul says everything's clean. I feel no shame, no conviction about smoking marijuana. And I love the Spirit of God. I love the Holy Spirit. I'm going to crutch. Yes. Y'all are so afraid of that he's going to let you stray the course, man. That is not the God I worship. God I worship will leave the 99 to come find me. Except, nigga can really never leave the 99, you know. I get a cowlicks and get the haircut. Oh. Dude, look at that mullet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right, show off the tattoo a little bit. Look, I'm not venting. I have a point somewhere. I got niggas I can vent to. I just really want to address the body. And I want to see myself on camera since I've been made new. This morning, early morning, perfect crunch. This morning, I was lamenting my facial tics and my eye thing, you know. And I simply brought it to the Lord. And the Lord had me fast today, which is a long conversation with him. Very angry conversation I had with him, because I'm like, nigga, I ain't lifting a goddamn finger for you. To put it succinctly, if you will. What I meant was this. I am not going to perform any task in order to receive from you, because then I will fall quickly into a legalistic loop, like a negative feedback loop, which is not true for two reasons. First of all, I have the option not to, and I'm not going to miss out. And that is somehow true, man, because he has proven to me time and time again that he will teach me the same lesson no matter which decision I make. The second thing is... Lost my train of thought. Must have been meant to be. Guess we'll just wait for the Spirit to reveal it to me again. Perhaps we'll even get to smoke a joint on camera. That'd be fun. Wonder if I'd get kicked or something. I guess we'll see. Depending on if that client goes back inside by the time I'm finished. You know, I realized something the other day. I don't think I've ever realized anything in my life, actually. I don't think anyone ever has, period. Deep tongue. Still figuring out what that means, but that's true, man. That's true. I think straight up, people can only know anything if the Spirit of God shows them. And that might only be true for spiritual wisdom rather than worldly wisdom. You know? I don't know. Worldly wisdom sure doesn't seem like it comes from God, so I can't imagine that we can't learn worldly wisdom on our own. But worldly wisdom is things like that we all still, it seems so reasonable. No. Shh. Sweet girl. Oh my goodness, how can I say no to you? Oops. Apparently no reason. Come here. Hey. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay, oh wait. Good girl. Anywho, I forgot where I was. Seems to be happening a lot today. It's okay. I'll get to be an example of how to Khalil Mosey, if you will. Things like this. Right? Things like this. Right? Oh no, your flesh. Well, what if your flesh has been cut away? Gone. No more struggling. New heart, new mind. Every day, a new mind. God's heart. Jesus, the person who is still alive, lives inside of you. Parallel to you. Teaching you and showing you and proving himself to you. Guiding you through the Spirit. Who first appeared to me as a female, weirdly. It was the Father in a vision, clear as day, and he was not just masculine. He was quite neutral, actually. He was aspects of both. And then I saw the Spirit come out from his side. It was white, and he was yellow. The sphere, which was the Father, was both white and yellow. Kind of a neutral tone. Playful. And the two separated. And I realized that the Holy Spirit is simply the Father's arm. Really. It's like a woman for a man is an extension of him. Like a man can reach much further into the world with a woman at his side, kind of thing. I don't know if that's worldly wisdom or if that's spiritual wisdom, but it keeps coming up, so, you know. Yeah, I forgot my point again. Just little snippets of milk and meat here and there. Really, this is just edifying for me. Yes, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So the whole facial tick thing. So God had me fast. Jesus had me fast. Some specific things today. And I was wrestling with him all day about it. I was like, Lord, because it's not about, it's just, we don't owe him anything, man. Straight up, man. And he does not want you to think that you do. Because then you will never be completely vulnerable around him. Period, man. That's why he died, man. That's why he took everything away. Everything. Because if there was one thing left to be done, nobody would enter the kingdom of heaven. Nobody, dude. Nobody. If there was one thing left to do, no one would make it. Period. Because you can't see unless he shows. You can't see unless he shows. You know what I'm saying? Period. Straight up. My catchphrase. Let's see. Yes. This torch is particularly good at lighting cigarettes. I bet I can use this as a mirror. It's a cigarette. By the way, I'm in Washington State, so cigarettes are illegal. Just for the record. That's only for YouTube's sake. I want this video to stay up. So I'm making a point with this. You're free. And a man who's free is free indeed. And it does not mean resist, avoid, your desires become completely inward and only spiritual. Like they do become purely spiritual. But see, I find that I do all the same shit that I did before, weirdly, with a way different set of glasses on. Way different. I look at my old self with pity, man. Like, that poor guy, man. If you're on my YouTube channel, go look at that fucking interview. And just watch me for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Jump around even. Just listen to me talk and shift around. And the poor guy is so mired in pain and doubt and anxiety and insecurity. Fear, ultimately. So here's the thing. I'm not afraid of weed or any other substance because Christ lives in me. What that means is that, for lack of a better term, he holds me accountable. But it's not that he holds me accountable, it's that my desires are his desires now, you know? I will never be reproofed or recoursed or corrected by the Lord. I will only be given deeper understanding, never corrected. I am blameless and above reproach in his sight, which means nothing can correct me. I'm about to go talk to client's son, possibly about doing some work. A little bit longer term. TTYL, niggas.